Welcome into another edition of the Marlins postgame show here on Marlins YouTube. Spencer, a 9-2 win over the Wake Forest Fungo. They're not in the Coastal Plain League, but it is an exhibition game for the Marlins as they look to get back on track, and boy did they, 9-2 on 13 hits.
I mean, you can't ask for much more. After a game like last night against the Sharks, losing 1-0, the bats just did not come alive. Tonight, they were absolutely rolling. A great win. First win at home at Big Rock Stadium, so a wonderful start for the Marlins.
And Kai Yamagaki just kind of ran into some bad luck for the Fungo. He got the start, 2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs charged to him. So just a little bit of bad luck there. But on the other end, Chaz DeBrule, he does what he does. 5 innings, 6 hits, only 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. He did not walk a batter. Goose egg.
Yeah, and not just Chaz DeBrule, but Trent Anderson and Stephen Lacy also had fantastic outings. Just all around, a great pitching outing for the boys and a great hitting outing for the boys as well.
Yeah, Lacy had a little bit of trouble in that top of the 7th trying to lock it down. He sandwiched 2 singles with 3 strikeouts, but he got the job done, and all is well in Marlintown as they win at 9-2.
Yeah, and let's send it to Coach Carel for the interview.
Welcome into the Marlins postgame show. Colby Cook alongside Spencer Patterson, and after a 9-run, 13-hit offensive explosion, we're joined by the head man, Sam Carel. Coach, how you feeling after the 1-0 shutout last night?
Well, that's over. So, I mean, yeah.
So this is much better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Come out and we're able to swing. You know, we've really swung it well in 3 of our 4 games. Really, last night was just kind of an anomaly, and so it was good just to get back on track.
Yeah, so Michael Gould, let's talk about him. Single, double, reached on an E5, scored 4 runs out of the 9. What can you say about him out of the leadoff spot?
So that's pretty good production out of the leadoff spot. Michael's done a good job. He just got in a few days ago, and he's been working hard, and he's done a good job for us. He's played a good outfield as well.
So Chaz DeBrule pitched 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, but only 1 run. Defense was there to back him. How do you feel about Chaz's outing?
Did great. You know, Chaz did what we needed him to do here in an exhibition game. We need him to eat some innings here for us, and he did a really good job. He's had 2 decent starts here for us, so that's been good to see.
So you're 0-2 against the Sharks so far, but you play them twice to end the week, Thursday, Friday, which is tomorrow. How do you feel about them going into Wilmington?
I mean, we play Wilmington. It's always going to be a battle. We play Wilmington, 14, 15 times each year, so we both know each other very well. It's always going to be a battle. Both those games the other night could have gone our direction, and the amount of times that we play, some of those will fall our way.
And a little bit of defensive shifting. I mean, guys going back to their natural positions. Youngblood back to the outfield, Failer to second. Braylon Marine checks in for his first game as a Marlin at shortstop.
Yeah, that was a pretty good day for him, yeah.
Solid defensive outing all around. He's picking it short, yeah?
Yeah, no, Braylon's pretty good. So I think he showed what he can bring to the table for us this summer.
And just with guys moving back to more so their more natural defensive positions, how's this going to help them out offensively? Because I know we've talked about, especially Trent Youngblood, getting him kind of out of that offensive slump he was in, and he seemed to do that tonight moving back to center.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's natural. We're dealing with human beings out here, so it's natural for them to go back into their natural positions and feel more at ease in their overall game.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, Coach, I mean, I know, this team has put together 2 solid games against Wilmington, but obviously 0-2. What are you looking to kind of tip the scales tomorrow as they try to make it 1-2 in the season series?
We just keep playing. We made a couple mistakes in game 1, and then obviously we didn't do much offensively in game 2. So I mean, if we just play our game, we feel confident. We don't really worry about other people around here. We handle our own business. We take care of ourselves.
And as much as you handle your own business, I would say, wouldn't you say that it helped definitely to have this exhibition game, 9 runs, 13 hits, just kind of get the bats back rolling after the shutout?
Well, it's just good. Sorry to interrupt. It's just good to stay in rhythm because we haven't been able to get into a rhythm yet this year. So it's nice to get into some rhythm.
That was my question. Just talk about getting in rhythm, getting on the train, get the train back on the tracks, and get ready for this weekend series. So we got 2 coming up against Wilmington and 1 coming up against Peninsula. First trip to Hampton before the off day. Michael Gould, the star of tonight's game. Spencer, he had 3 hits, a single and 2 doubles, and he scored 4. Count them, 4. I'm running out of fingers on this hand of the 9 runs. He also reached on an E5 in the second, and then scored in that inning as well. So 4 runs total to the night for Gould. He just had a fantastic evening after having 6 ABs a couple games ago.
Yeah, 6 ABs, 4 his last game last night, and then 4 again tonight. This guy cannot catch a break. Real tired, but man, we got him for a post-game interview, so let's send it to him.
Colby Cook, Spencer Pattison alongside Michael Gould for the Marlins post-game show. And Michael, put on a show, man. 4 runs scored out of the 9. Had 3 hits, reached on an E5. How you feeling at the dish right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like yesterday was kind of a lull for me and the entire team, so to get back out here, just hunt good pitches to hit and put some barrels on balls, and that's all it was today.
So we talked about to your brother, Matt. We're like, who's the better hitter out of the 2 of you? Matt said, undoubtedly you. And I think you proved that. What was that like? Number 1, I guess, what was that like growing up with him? And number 2, what is that like just showing him up when he's your hitting coach?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I grew up watching him play, and he wasn't that bad of a hitter himself, but I was able to learn from him a lot too. He's helped me a lot as I've kind of grown through my career and to high school and college. He really helped me kind of adjust to the level of competition I'd be facing, and he gives some really good intel to me. So yeah, he's definitely had a part in my success.
So you're not with the team in the first game against the Sharks, so you've played 3 of them, and you have just about as many at-bats as every other guy on the team. You had 6 at-bats 2 games ago, 4 yesterday, and 4 again today. I mean, are you sore? How do you feel?
Nah, that's the nature of the leadoff spot, I guess. You're gonna get up the most, and yeah, I mean, you just kind of got to take it at bat by at bat, and just keep rolling.
And I got to know, with how you played tonight, what was your pregame meal?
My host family member Willa cooked up some nice breakfast and lunch for us today. We had some fried rice, some chicken sandwiches, so it was good. Shout out to Willa.
There you go, Michael Gould with the fried rice and chicken sandwiches. Michael, what's your key to tomorrow's game before we let you go?
Just got to keep swinging the bats. I mean, finding good pitches to hit, getting guys on base, and executing when there are runners in scoring position.
Michael Gould, everybody, with the Marlins post-game show. Michael, we'll see you tomorrow as the Morehead City Marlins take on the Wilmington Sharks from Wilmington. We'll have all the action on Mix LR on the Morehead City Marlins broadcast channel.
The Marlins stand at 2-2. Both of their losses come against the Wilmington Sharks. The season opener was a thriller. 11 innings, 7-6, just barely lost. And then that was a walk-off win for the Sharks, and then a 1-0 loss for the Marlins last night. The Sharks took it. But 2 more games, Thursday, Friday night. What are our thoughts?
Well, look, this is a really, really tough Wilmington team. I think the first couple times this team might have gone in, now they know what they're going up against. This is going to be a really, really tough battle. This is going to be a gritty team. Look, we all know that Wilmington is capable of spectacular offense, but they really showed us last game that the pitching was there. So this is going to be a team that you're going to have to attack on 2 fronts. But the exhibition game tonight and the win against the Fungo reset, hopefully, the mindset, as you heard Sam Carel talk about, of these Morehead City Marlins. So hopefully you go into Wilmington and, the 7-6 loss is not really in the back of your mind anymore. It's a new dawn, new day. Just roll from square one.
Yeah, the boys could be tired getting especially to Friday because they've played, I think, 3 games so far in a row each day, and then 3 games again to end the week off before their first off day on Sunday, and then we play back here on Monday against the Fungo. We do play the Peninsula Pilots on Saturday as well.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough trip. Look, that's up to Hampton, Virginia. That's quite a long drive for the boys. And look, you got back-to-back games against Wilmington here, and they're not in the same place. You're going to have to drive down to Wilmington tomorrow, drive back, and then have the game here on Friday. Look, it's a tough, grueling scummer schedule. This is just how baseball is. But you know what you do? You pick them up and put them down every single day and just grind it out. And as Coach Carel says, we just got to worry about us, and that's what they're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the weekend. It's going to be, or for the rest of the week. It's just Wednesday. I feel like it's weekend already. Big win for the Marlins tonight. 9-2 victory. They go to 2-2 overall. Colby, any final thoughts?
Look, this game really, as you heard Coach and Gould talk about it, look, this game is one that you could mark down, put an asterisk next to your scorebook. To this potentially could get the team back on track. Look, you lose 1-0 against Wilmington. Yeah, you're going to have nights like that. Get blanked on 3 hits. It's baseball. But 9 runs on 13 hits, that'll get you back on track. And then you face your rival tomorrow. That's what they want. They're back on track. The rails are back in motion. We play on and off to Wilmy tomorrow.
I'm excited for it. Pre-game show on this YouTube channel tomorrow. The Go Fish pre-game show, always a blast. We'll get a pre-game interview with Coach Carel, get his opening thoughts. But other than that, we thank you for watching the post-game show, and we'll see you tomorrow.